Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in? Or maybe you found yourself staring at a familiar face, just struggling to remember a name that's right on the tip of your tongue? If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You're not alone. Brain fog is something many of us experience as we get older, and while it can be frustrating, it's not something you have to accept as just part of aging. The truth is, your mind is still incredibly powerful, and with the right habits, you can keep it sharp, focused, and full of clarity well into your later years. In fact, one of the most enjoyable ways to boost your brain power might already be sitting on your coffee table: puzzles. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 simple puzzle habits that not only help clear that mental fog, but also keep your brain young, alert, and full of life. And don't worry, we're not talking about boring, complicated games. These are fun, relaxing activities you can enjoy for just a few minutes a day and still see powerful results. Let's start with something incredibly effective: setting aside just 10 to 15 minutes each morning for a quick puzzle session. Think of it like stretching for your mind. Just like your muscles need a gentle warm-up, your brain benefits from a little stimulation to kick off the day. A quick word search, a Sudoku, or even a simple crossword can wake up those mental pathways, helping you feel more alert and focused right from the start. It's a calm, low-pressure way to give your brain a jump start without reaching for more coffee. Now, here's another powerful trick. Mix up the type of puzzles you do. It might sound small, but variety is one of the keys to keeping your brain active. If you always do the same kind of puzzle, like only crosswords, your brain learns the pattern and goes on autopilot. But when you switch things up, say alternating between number games, word puzzles, and logic challenges, you keep your brain on its toes. It's like cross-training for your mind. This kind of mental variety strengthens different parts of the brain, helping improve memory, attention, and problem-solving all at once. And if you're someone who enjoys routines, don't worry, you don't have to give that up. Just schedule in different puzzle types on different days. Maybe Mondays and Thursdays are for Sudoku, while Tuesdays and Saturdays are for picture puzzles or jigsaw challenges. Small changes like these can have a surprisingly big impact on your mental sharpness over time. We've only just scratched the surface. Up next, we'll keep building on these habits with a few more clever and creative ways puzzles can help your brain stay clear and active no matter your age. So now that you've started your day with a little mental warm-up and added some variety to your puzzle time, let's take it a step further. One of the most underrated ways to fight brain fog is by doing puzzles with other people. Yes, puzzles can be social, and that's actually a huge win for your brain. When you sit down with a friend, a partner, or even a grandchild and work through a jigsaw puzzle or a brain teaser together, something special happens. You're not just solving the puzzle, you're talking, laughing, sharing ideas, and maybe even debating over where that tricky piece belongs. These little moments of connection do more than just feel good. They stimulate the parts of your brain responsible for language, reasoning, and emotional memory. It's like giving your brain a workout, but with company and smiles. If you don't have someone nearby to puzzle with, consider joining a local senior center or library group. Many communities have puzzle clubs or game afternoons where people come together just to enjoy these activities. It's a simple way to stay social and sharp at the same time. Now, here's a habit that might surprise you. Try doing puzzles in a new environment. Take your word, search out to the garden, your crossword to the porch, or your number puzzle to a cozy cafe. Changing your surroundings even slightly can re-energize your brain. New sights, sounds, and even smells can stimulate mental alertness and help break you out of that foggy, sluggish state. It keeps your brain from slipping into autopilot and reminds it to stay present, stay curious, and stay active. And while we're on the topic of staying present, let's talk about mindfulness. You don't need to meditate to practice it. Puzzles themselves can be a kind of moving meditation. When you sit quietly and give your full attention to solving a puzzle, you enter a zone where worries fade and focus sharpens. It's not just good for your brain, it's good for your soul. That simple act of engaging with something calmly and thoughtfully is one of the best ways to gently clear the mental cobwebs that build up during the day. These habits are not about being perfect or fast. They're about creating space for your mind to breathe, stretch, and stay sharp. And the best part? Every single one is completely within your reach. No fancy equipment, no expensive subscriptions, just you, a few puzzles, and the choice to say yes to a clearer, brighter mind. Ready to discover the final habits that truly tie it all together? Let's keep going. Now, if you've ever started a puzzle and felt like giving up halfway through, you're not alone. But here's the thing. Finishing what you start, even if it's just a small puzzle, gives your brain a much-needed sense of accomplishment. That feeling of, "I did it," is powerful. It lights up the brain's reward center, which not only lifts your mood, but also encourages your mind to stay sharp and keep going. That's why habit number 5 is this: finish what you begin. Choose puzzles that are the right level for you, not too easy, not too frustrating, and commit to seeing them through. Even 10 or 15 minutes of focused effort can give your brain a healthy boost of clarity and confidence. And over time, this builds discipline and mental stamina, two things that are key to staying mentally agile as we age. Finally, let's talk about variety. It's tempting to stick with one kind of puzzle, especially if it feels familiar and comfortable, but your brain loves a good challenge. The more variety you feed it, the more connections it forms, and that's what keeps it young. So, try switching things up from week to week. One day, do a crossword to stretch your vocabulary. Another day, work on Sudoku for logic. Then, explore visual puzzles like Spot the Difference or jigsaws for spatial awareness. Even apps with memory games or pattern challenges can be part of your routine. Think of it like giving your brain a well-rounded workout, the same way you would your body. And remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to stay active, curious, and engaged. Every puzzle you solve is a little reminder to your brain that it's still growing, still adapting, still vibrant, no matter your age. So let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. You've got simple tools right at your fingertips to lift the fog, sharpen your focus, and feel more mentally alive, starting today. Whether it's a morning word search, a puzzle with a friend, a change of scenery, or just finishing what you start, each of these habits sends a powerful message to your brain. We're not done yet. You are not fading. You're evolving. You're learning. And with just a little bit of puzzle time each day, you're giving your mind the attention and care it truly deserves. If this video spoke to you, share your favorite puzzle habit in the comments. We'd love to hear what works for you. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and like the video and subscribe for more uplifting ideas designed with you in mind. Here's to clarity, confidence, and a brain that just keeps getting better with age.